That's awesome. I do want to let you guys know I am a commercial banker, so like Larry, I hope you forgive me for my profession, and I assure you, I am part of the 99%. Mom, you were saying something about how Dad would drop everything at work. That really reminded me of something that would happen a lot, where I would call my dad in the middle of the day, and no matter what he was doing, if he was in the middle of a meeting, didn't matter. Instead of just letting the call go, he would answer it. And if he was in a meeting, he would say, "Hey, Gabe, I'm in a meeting. Is everything all right? Are you all right? Is it important?" And I'd be like, well, usually it wasn't important. So I'd be like, "No, I just wanted to chat." And he would say, "All right, I'll call you back later." And over the years, I always told him, I was like, "Dad, the cool thing about cell phones is you can you can ignore the call. You can put your phone on silent. You can screen the call. You can side click it." I was like, "It's awesome. I do it all the time." You know, right? Like, if I don't like the person, I'll let the call go. I might not even ever call him back. But, that was Dad. He just was so concerned and so hyper aware of my well-being. And there was a part that just needed to take that phone call, and, some might call it love. Some of the therapists in the room might call it like a generalized anxiety disorder. I like to think, it was more the former than the latter. But I don't know, my dad, that period of time you go through when you're a little kid, and you think your dad is like some kind of superhero or something. I think he's the coolest person in the world. Usually the phase can start around like 5 or 6 years old, maybe go to 10 or 11. By 14 or 15, you end up realizing that both your parents are complete morons. Your only hope for freedom is to do exactly the opposite of what they tell you to. Which I never did. I was a good kid. Well, let me rephrase that. I was careful not to disappoint you guys, but in the process, I think I became a savvy liar, which is good. I'm just kidding. Well, anyways, I digress. But when I was little, thinking my dad was the coolest person in the world, coupled with the fact that, as many of you in this room could probably attest to, my dad just had a way of saying something were expressing an opinion or a belief where when he talked, you just kind of felt like, damn, this guy must really know what he's talking about. So, growing up with that kind of influence in my life, my dad's opinions informed my opinions. My dad's beliefs informed my beliefs. And I think you guys all know what those opinions and beliefs were. But the thing is, at the same time, my parents chose to raise me in a town called Chadsford, Pennsylvania, which is a white, old money, upper class Christian community. Very conservative. So, growing up with my dad's belief system in a community like this meant that I grew up thinking some, different things than some of the other kids that I went to school with. Most kids that I went to elementary school with didn't realize that Bob Dylan was actually the poet laureate of the United States of America. But because of my dad, I knew, I had that knowledge. Most kids growing up in the 90s in Chadsford, Pennsylvania, didn't look at someone like John Lennon as a Jesus figure or a prophet. Because of my dad, I did. Most kids in Chadsford, Pennsylvania certainly did not know that Richard Nixon and Ronald Reagan were actually, in fact, spawns of Satan. But